I had my heater on this morning while I was working. Mallory comes in. Well,
Okay, you'll be fine.
Oh, hey, hi, hello. Welcome to the show where it is too warm and Donnie doesn't get enough fresh air. Um,
cold-blooded. I need warm air, or else I'll stop moving.
I think that's most gamers. Um,
Got a heat lamp right above me.
exactly. Um, Thank you guys for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We are going to be doing a giveaway today. So I will get that set up as our cast goes around to room, introduce who they're going to be playing tonight, and then we'll go ahead and hop into a recap shortly after. Um, Only other news that we have, Gen Con is a few months away, and we are doing a live show at the convention center. I'm still waiting on a date, time, and place, but it will be happening once we get closer to the event. Probably about a month out, we will have that information available. So make sure to come and hang out, see us. I know quite a bit of the cast is going to be at Gen Con for at least one day, so if you want to come meet us, make sure to do so. But to kick us off, Zan, who you playing? Who are you? Are you frozen? So it doesn't really matter anyway. You are. We're going to go ahead and move to Reno.
I'm Donnie, who is the player of Reno, the social human, the human social adept. Um, and Reno's shtick is the edge. He generates it and he uses it.
You are all about that edge of glory.
I'm on the edge.
I'm on the edge.
Speaking of someone else on the edge, Zan.
Hey, that would be me. I am Zayn, a human magician, full magician. I focus in the summoning of spirits and just being a general ally to those guys because they know a lot of stuff about how magic works with metaplanes. But I can also cast spells and do stuff with foci. And actually, not really. I actually don't think I took a single rank in foci. So really, just the spell casting and the spirits.
Makes sense. Everything else is a little difficult to do. Next up, we have Janky. Maybe. You're muted
Red light.
On both ends.
on both ends.
Man, double muted
Yeah.
now.
And
We
you're
don't
still
hear each
muted.
other out.
You still got the headset.
JK.
No, it's Jank A.
JK.
You sure this is the Decker guy?
How do you work this thing? You guys
Unfortunately
know
for
how to
you,
do a hack?
unfortunately for you, I am sure.
I think I'm an anamorph. Okay, I am playing the Decker, and I don't do great at it. I tend to mute myself, and my team doesn't hear me. But I try very hard to get us into places. And I can also provide a little bit of Overwatch. I have a sniper rifle. If shit goes down, I'm ready to go.
Getting all up close and personal. Ian, who are you playing this evening?
I'm just trying to figure out what JJ's face was for that. Because I was doing the whole, like, I'm too close to the camera and can't figure out how to make my mic work bit, but whatever. My name's Ian. I'm playing Cat9, the Technomancer. So similar to the old Janky there, I can help with the Matrix, but I'm not nearly as helpful in meat space because it's scary out there, and all I have is a gun to say, back up, cowboy. Quite literally. But that's me. Also, I'm a dryad.
Indeed, you are glamorous and all. Last but not least, JJ, who are you going to be playing this evening?
I am missing No. I am also missing my Genesis, and I completely forgot that I still don't have that. So PDF it is.
Grounded.
Also, the face I was making earlier, I don't know. I was genuinely doing my own thing. I don't know what's going on. I make faces. I'm an AI. Fingers. I hold an axe and a shield, and I shock people, and I'm in full chemical seal a lot of the times. I will use that effectively at some point, I swear. I have a mud truck. I don't. There's more, but let's move on.
I like it. You guys have been tasked with breaking in and getting some information from an up and coming company named Locked and Loaded, currently an Ares subsidiary that is in the process of making the change over to SK. As Janky did find out that their buyer, one Dragon, is in town to make sure that the deal goes through appropriately. You guys are in the process of sneaking through the different upcoming locations for the new stores of Locked and Loaded. You guys went through the first little maintenance tunnel, and it looked pretty abandoned for the most part, minus a large drone in the shape of a minotaur. After you guys dealing with that situation, you guys went to what looked like a lab, and were able to sort of dig around, but not really find anything of note. You guys went to the second location, and definitely more lively, as there is multiple individuals down in the maintenance tunnel that you guys were able to find from Chief and a couple of people that are no longer among the living. You guys did take Chief's head and hand to make sure to get past any sort of biometric scans they may be available. Most of the party, actually all the party to start out with, went into a laboratory, and Reno, thinking quickly on his feet, tried to have or change his appearance to look like one of the guards to lure the scientists out to try to let the rest of the team sort of gain some sort of advantage here and see what they can find. Shortly after leading the way, Reno didn't exactly know where to take this scientist, because they don't know where the office is for Chief, but also realized the ruse was going to come to an end sooner or later. But you went and stopped to tie your shoe and had to run to the restroom as you were not feeling well, and the scientists became frustrated and started walking back towards the research center. As you guys were going back to the research center, Janky took this opportunity to hardwire into the host, bypassing a ton of extra levels of security that would take quite a bit of time to get here. But you were able to go ahead and copy quite a bit of the information through, and only sending off a few data bombs in the process. But you were able to go ahead, and as you were disconnecting your wire from the computer, that is where the door opened and the research individual walks in to said research room. And that is where we are picking up.
Zan will take a look over towards Jenky and just like give a thumbs up and like nod his head like, did we get it all?
We definitely got some of it. I don't think we got it all, though.
All right, I'll just gesture towards my watch. Like, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, we got enough. Let's do it.
I'm in the dormitory. Is it safe to come out?
Yeah, get us out of here. You open the door?
Missing No did put their foot in the door to stop it from being shut fully because of the fact that it was locked and sealed. so did not want to get stuck in here. But Missing No was quick enough to go ahead and sort of shove their foot in the middle of or in between the door to stop it from closing fully.
While I'm in this dormitory, is there anything of importance that I see?
Go ahead and roll a perception
We
test
haven't-
for me.
Seen this room.
Yeah. It's going to be an observe in detail. So,
It's a major action.
Solid. Glitch.
that's what I like to hear to first start off the night.
My edge is maxed.
It is. Everyone
Might
edge
as well just
is maxed.
might as well spin my way out of it.
It's true. It's
I'll-
true.
I'll re-roll 2 of my dice.
Okay.
2 edge to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got
2 hits.
2 hits total. 6.
And I'm assuming you rolled 2 of the ones.
Yeah. So yeah, I got my way out of that glitch.
Cool.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to.
My
eyes.
Right, as you fall over onto a bed or on a bedpost and the corner goes into your eye. As you're looking around with 2 hits, you're able to. It's mostly just a bunch of bunks that are sort of placed on top of each other, very like militaristic wise. And each of them want to have a foot locker that's at the end of their bed. All
You
of them.
make that 3 hits. I forgot I have visual enhancement.
Oh, yes, I can absolutely make that 3 hits. You see the exact same thing.
Cool.
But
You
do
make it 4 hits.
Oh, you see, there's
I forgot I had
there's-
2 eyes.
there's a giraffe in the room. No, you do see that there are. Each one does have looks like a fingerprint biometric scanner on it, on each of the lockers.
Who has Chief's hand?
I believe a trash can currently does.
Oh, okay.
Accurate.
It was the trash can that was in the room that had all the people on it with computers.
Yeah, it's pretty much as soon as you walk in, the janitor's gonna be real surprised.
Someone need a hand. Is there anybody in the room right now?
There are a couple of people sleeping, yeah.
I'll take some quick snapshots. No, they might come in handy. The Johnson might like them.
Sure. Go ahead and take a couple pictures on the good old Metalink.
Probably use my own camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one with more than 8 pixels.
Yeah, true. As you take the pictures, you don't notice anything in particular. You do see that through the other side of the dormitory, you do see there is another door on the other side.
Well, let's have a look. I mean, it's going to take some time for the group to get all the way down the hall, right?
For sure. As you open up the next one, it is a rather large area, and you can see multiple different, almost looks like boxing rings in this
The
area.
Fight Club.
Sort of, but more like a practice room, like a sparring room, if you will. And then there's another door on the opposite side, but the other door is about 10 meters away.
Psst, guys. There's a room on through this dormitory. Kind of looks like maybe a training ground or like a boxing ring. I don't know. But there's another room beyond that. Are we trying to get out of here, or should we dive deeper?
Josh, how much time or how long has it been since I've cast Control Thoughts on this person?
Because it lasts for...
It lasts for 10. I know I said 5 to 10 minutes. Per the rules, 10 minutes is what it was.
Yeah. At this point, you're looking at probably about 3 or 4 minutes that it's been active.
Then I'll reply in sub vocals. You've got a few minutes. That's about it. I just say get some pictures and meet us by the gate. I don't know.
The fact that they have a gymnasium down here is not anything that concerns us too heavily.
It might just be for their own exercising if they live down here.
That's 100% what I'm thinking. People live here, they need a way to stay in shape.
But I don't see any. We haven't seen any of the lab. Have any of the rooms so far matched up to what we saw in the other place?
Like the lab with the glass box in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what your rest of your party is currently in.
Oh, okay.
With the different bottles and stuff on the inside that they were doing research on.
If I go through this door, is it going to lock behind me?
You can certainly try.
I'll put a chair in front of the door and be like, well, it won't hurt to just run in and grab a snapshot.
Of course, of course. So are you wanting to take? Now, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. You want to take a place of like the boxing room, or the door that's beyond the boxing room?
I take a couple pictures of the boxing room
Mm-hmm.
just to have the evidence, and then I'm gonna quickly walk towards the other room.
Yep.
Get a peek.
Yeah, when you open it up, you can see it has. You open it up, and it's a very small, like, probably like like I guess it'd be like 1.5 by 1.5 meters. And then there is a very thick glass door, and through that door, you can see an entire armory that is in there.
Click, click, click. But there's some good stuff in here. I'll start walking back.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let everyone know. Yeah, I think it was an armory. Probably some good stuff in there, but we don't need any of that stuff, right?
Reno, I need you to actually roll.
We do it figuratively.
No. I need this to actually
Figuratively.
happen. Sorry, I'm pulling up your sheet real
And-
quick.
I go by Carl now.
Oh, okay, Carl.
I've got
I've
got 3 dependents at home waiting on me.
That's fair. That is fair. One second, sorry.
Ooh. Yeah.
Mm.
I
I
need
always
you.
forget about that.
Yep. I need you to go ahead and make that roll for me, please.
It doesn't say it in that description. I think if I remember, it was willpower
Yeah, I believe it
plus
is
charisma.
Yeah, I think it's charisma plus willpower, if I remember correctly, for the seducer.
I'll roll that, and then I'll check.
Go.
Because it seems weird to have 2 attributes.
Haven't heard about the seducer since you tried to seduce Boxcar's dads.
It's a different kind of seducer.
Well, that was 3 hits, but I'm almost 100% it's not willpower plus.
What book is that in? You can look while I'm looking.
The core.
Okay. Go ahead and look it up, and then with your 3 hits. I
Willpower
guess-
plus charisma, 3.
Okay, cool. So you barely hit it with the correct dice roll. Nice.
Yeah, that's weird.
I
I have 2
mean,
attributes.
it's sort of like Drain. Drain has his 2 attributes.
Yeah.
And I mean, like composure
Yeah.
and everything else is.
Touche.
But you definitely feel the urge drawn to you to figure out a way to get in there and grab those weapons of all sorts. Different like melee weapons, ranged weapons. You even can see some armor that's in there.
Do I see a grappler?
Not that you can see like right off the bat, but as you're sort of looking through, you sort of like readjust and get your eyes back on the mission as you begin walking back towards the workout room. It is roughly about this time where is she the person that was the researcher is so is there anything I can help the rest of you with while I wait for your friend to get back?
Are we visible again?
No, we're still concealed.
I am actively standing at a door waiting for somebody to be like, we're going. I'm just waiting for orders given.
What if this whole time they've just been able to see through the concealment? There's a group of people.
I definitely forgot you guys were concealed. So she just goes ahead and goes back to working and typing on the computer.
I kind of like the totally being able to see through conceal. Somebody just walking around with some guy's head.
Just goes to show you, if you act like you're supposed to be there, no one's going to stop you.
Yeah.
The real
Who needs to be
concealment
concealed?
was-
Yeah,
the
there
real
actually is no
concealment was the
spirit right now.
confidence we had along the way.
Mm-hmm.
The real concealment was friendship, you know?
Mm-hmm. I will talk to the spirit telepathically, let him know that we're on our way out and to keep us all in sight. I'll make my way towards Missing No.
Okay. As you guys are walking towards Missing No, you instantly begin to hear the sounds of a alarm going off.
I thought I turned that off. That's my fault. Everybody move quicker. Go, 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 go. And I'm like making shooing motions. Like, go, go, go.
And as Missing No is standing at the door, you can see in the inside of the door there is this like a couple of metal arms that come out and try to lock, but because your foot is in the way, it just grabs onto air and it doesn't actually lock. But you can see it tried to like lock this area down.
Loser.
As you are holding the door up, are you wanting to go ahead and now begin to pry it open as the rest of your parties continue to move towards you?
Yes, as they're getting closer, I'm gonna try to open, depending on how difficult it is, try to open it to where it looks like it's the mechanics are like backing it up.
Mhm.
I don't want it to be like
Right, you don't want to
I'm gonna-
try to make it as smooth as possible.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll. It's gonna be a super good roll for you. Strength plus body.
I thought you were talking about the
Sure,
mechanics of the
sure.
system of the game. But good luck.
I want to make it look like the mechanics of this game are helping me out. They're not written for you.
Yes, they are.
Thanks to the companion, they are.
Yes.
You're not that guy, bro.
But I need the dice. Oh, God. D6. This one. 5. I forgot I gotta switch it now. 17. Roll. 5 successes.
Nice.
You are able to smoothly get it to open up.
Now you just see like I open it and I'm just like kind of like quietly waving to them because I'm not really sure if I can talk.
As you are getting it opened, you can see the researcher sort of turn around and look at the door. She pulls up a comlink. We have an issue with research A. Door is not going into lockdown properly. Disposing of all materials. And you can see the gas vents above the glass room open up, and some sort of gas begins to fill that glass center.
That looks like a bad time. Everybody keep moving, please.
Go.
No flash photography. Our hands and arms inside the getaway at all times.
Um,
Please keep an eye on small children and cats.
as you guys get through the door and move into the room that had all the computers inside of it, all the computers are locked down, and all the employees are standing by their computers. As you can just sort of see them all just sort of frustratingly talk to each other. As at this point, you can see a couple of armed individuals, very well armored, each holding each are holding an assault rifle of some kind, not one that you've seen before. And you see one of the individuals holding a head.
This is fun.
If everybody stays quiet, there's no way that they can prove it was us.
They don't even know we're here.
Exactly that. If they're like, hey, I think it was those people over there, you say, no, it's not. You don't know I'm here. Obviously, you're lying.
Right.
Assuming that I can walk and hack,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to throw some data bombs on these files that I downloaded.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and place data bombs? I think this is a first.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't want anybody getting in here and looking at my data.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Right? After 4 seasons, we've placed our first data bomb, chap.
Here we are. Don't mind me looking
Over 1,000 hours of content, and we're here.
I've never been in a position to lay traps. You know, we're always
The one
traps
we're
always
straight
for us.
right.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
You can continue. I'll roll for this. You can
Cool.
continue with the meat space as I hope for these data bombs.
Hey, did Carl's suit by chance have like a radio or something?
It had a comlink.
We found Carl's body. Over.
It must have been an imposter. I'm right here, Carl. 3 dependents.
3 dependents. You can trust me.
As you guys, what are you guys doing? Is you guys see the scene before you? These 2 armored individuals are blocking the door from where you guys came from, where the ladder and stuff is.
Have I rendezvoused with everyone at this point?
Roughly at this point, you are now entering into the computer room. Obviously, you just entered the computer room, and you see the group of individuals, the 2 armored people, and the armor that they're wearing matches the stuff that's in the armory. All the computer people are sort of standing in a huddled spot while these 2 armored individuals are looking over the trash can.
Just gonna start nonchalantly walking towards the door.
You would have to walk like through them to get to it.
Any eyes on the rest of the team?
That is a good question.
I'll just go back into my little dormitory and lock the door.
No.
I'll just wait till everyone's asleep. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Right. I'll live this lie. This is me now.
Psych, this has been the real Reno the whole time. I am Carl.
Right, exactly. Um,
Tell myself in the mirror every day.
I guess I need to look up, or I guess Matt, if you might have the power, you choose who it's like
Choose who
they're
can see
choose
like,
is
they concealed
okay.
people.
So yeah, you could see them, still, sort of have like a little bit of a fade to them, but they're still you can see them.
Okay. Well, I'll just stand by the door of the dormitory as I exit that door, and sub vocal mics. I think our exit's blocked. Swinging my lanyard nonchalantly.
Right, right.
I only got one hit to set a data
Okay,
bomb.
good to know.
I would actively like to help everybody, but I'm having a boner of a time.
I'll try to enter my back door that's still in the main host.
Okay.
See if I can open this door.
Sure. Go ahead and do that back door. Because that back door lasts for X amount of hours. So you
Yes.
are able to go into the a back door you have set.
Oh, the back door last night.
Yeah, the back door itself lasts for X amount of time or until they reset their system.
Okay. So, okay, yeah, I'll head back in.
Okay. All of your back doors that you've had still exist. How far do you want to go in?
I will check at every level and look for anything that would be security related. If there's a security
Yep.
door override or something like that, then I'll stop. But if not,
Yeah, go ahead and roll a couple of matrix perceptions for me.
Your logic is still boosted by 2 as well. I know it's different for perception, but just a reminder.
Would you like to use any sort of edge?
Um. Yeah, I guess I'll re-roll. Jesus Christ.
Is my charisma still boosted?
When did I do that? I think so.
When I changed
To Carl.
personas. When I changed my entire future.
When my whole life got flipped
Your
turned.
buff was so good, he actually just became Carl.
I conned myself. Critical glitch.
Yes.
Who's the real Carl?
No one knows anymore. The real question is, was there ever a Carl?
Was
With
there never a Carl?
with 3 hits, you can tell even on the first floor, which did not have it previously, there is now a ice that is looking around for people that should not be here. You're muted, by the way.
The same icons, right?
Yep, same icons, exactly.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
One hit.
Oh.
Glitch.
Very, very good. On here is you do see there is a icon labeled door.
Okay, I'll try to access it.
Okay.
That's where I hide all my data bombs.
One that's labeled door.
Legally, if you are looking for a data bomb, it has to be labeled data bomb.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Well, I don't look for them. They have to be labeled data bomb.
100%.
Easy enough to interact with this door and use device. the door opens up. As all of you who are in the room can now see the door behind the armored individuals open. As one of them sort of, without fully like moving their head and body, sort of like move their head slightly and sees, or like looks to see why the door is opening behind them.
Here, maybe this will help. And I'll grab the comm link. First of all, if I can access it, is it like an open comms, or is there a way for me to radio in, or is it just a comm link?
It is a comm link, but you can see that there is a group chat that is called just labeled active duty. That has multiple people that are currently in the call. But since Carr was taking a break, it looked like he disconnected from the call prior to returning.
Well, I'll call the group.
And instantly you just hear just an eruption of audio coming from it, of people like trying to figure out, okay, so where is everyone at? Who has eyes on Chief? Like, do we just find out where the rest of him is? And now at this point, you'd be like, hey, it looks like that someone's tampering with stuff within our security system, opening doors that shouldn't be. Make sure to get Matrix Security on this immediately.
I'll go ahead and sub-vocal mics, get Janky's attention, point to the comm. Okay. I'm mouthing the words, even though we got the sub-vocal mics. Sometimes I forget. We're all talking on the comm. And I'll radio in. So it sounds like there's more than just the two guys that we see.
Yes, at least on the, like, that is actively working, yes. And you were advised that there was roughly between 12 and 15 people that were down here working.
Well, right now I'm thinking I've got two options. I can give them, well, a red herring to send them all upstairs, and then we can try to sneak out that way, at least get the two guys at the door out of our way. Or maybe I can call them all inside, and then we have a clear exit. Or I could just... I'll radio in. It's Carl. I was in the big boys' room, but it looks like there was some damage going to the rec room. Maybe the intruders got in and they're in the rec room. And I'll go ahead and toss over. I'll run back into the room, just toss like some furniture over.
Sure. When
Quietly,
you
so I
walk
don't
back,
wake those people up.
well, when you walk into the dorm, you can already sort of tell that they are getting into their gear, as the alarm seeming to have woke them up. But you do see, all of you see, one of the individuals in the armor begins to walk towards the door that Reno slips into. But it looks like one's left.
That way. It went that way.
He sort of, without saying a word, sort of just nods towards you.
I'll start inching out towards the main exit.
The rest of you guys do see the single guard now sort of standing next to the trash can, and puts, at this point, puts the chief's head back in the trash can and readies the weapon in like a sort of like a defensive stance.
Is there enough room for me to slip by with everybody else?
You absolutely not. Not without physically moving this individual.
What if we take him with us? Just a full bear hug sprint. Just Let's go.
As a
Well, I
reminder,
don't know,
there is a ladder you have to climb that you
That's
barely
evil.
fit in by yourself, yet alone carrying someone.
Hmm.
Reno, as you sort of sneak by, you do see that it looks like the security hatch that you guys crawled down is shut, but it looks like there's something stuck into it, or leaving it left open. Like it should have shut, but something was barred the way.
Chip is looking out for us.
That's exactly what it was.
Speaking of Chip,
Yep. Still sitting upstairs.
yeah, let's get some eyes. Let's get some eyes from on Chip.
Yep.
Is the rest of the team like squeaking out? What are you guys doing?
You guys are able to. You guys definitely have the room to now that he's sort of. It's just him, sitting sort of like halfway into the door. You guys could definitely sneak past. But like I said, the only person that would probably not be able to do it easily would be Missing No. Or would not be able to do it without making the guard aware that there's an invisible troll giving him a hug.
I can walk up to him and so those guards moved past me to the dormitories.
One of them did, yeah.
You're right. I've seen the group still has to deal with this one other guy. I'll run up to him and say, "Are you gonna go check the dormitories? I think there might be some trouble in there."
You see him stop and like cock his head a little bit and just stare at you.
Do they have name tags?
You can't be Carl. I'm Carl.
Or, guess you can stay here, stand guard of the hallway. I'm gonna go check upstairs.
And he sort of just puts his head back and sort of just looks forward. As you continue by and like begin to head upstairs, the rest of you notice that the guard slowly turns his head around. And presses a button on his sort of like at where the glove and the sleeve sort of link up at. Looks like he's got a watch of some kind. He presses a button on it.
I look at it in the Matrix.
Sick. It does not look like it doesn't have any sort of Matrix signature on it.
Okay, that's not a Matrix device, team.
Or one that's
What kind of armor is he wearing?
One or that's wireless. You have not seen it before.
Is it like full with helmet and everything,
Yep.
or is it like just
yeah.
plate?
Yep, full.
Hmm.
I mean, I can make a distraction to get you through, but it's going to be loud.
I mean, you guys can go ahead and go. I have my own forms of distraction to get my way out. And if I die, whatever, I'll just come back in like a couple years and pick my brain and get the AI out.
I have an idea, but it's going to be, it's a little half baked at the moment. Janky, I need you to kind of walk me through some logic here really quick.
Yeah.
I know you. Okay, so I have means of telling God where certain things are. So do you think that maybe if we find one of their consoles and rack up a decent amount of Overwatch on that, I can be like, oh, oops, aha, criminal right here, and then God will come down and shut down the complex?
Yeah, I think we can pull this off.
Do you think that's worth a try?
Yes. If we want to add fire to this situation, sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Because I'm thinking that like God shows up, they're like, hey, everybody shut down, you're doing criminal things in here. And we're like, oops, no criminals in here, haha, and we get to walk away.
Yeah. Okay.
The hesitation makes me feel real good about that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking. Logic takes time.
No, that's fair. I'm sorry.
But I'm feeling very logical.
Otherwise, it's just intuition at that point.
Josh,
Mhm.
we were in a similar room, but the other place that had potions,
Mhm.
and that room had gas in it, right? If I remember correctly, or was it only the room further that had gas?
Only the room further that had gas.
Okay,
That's where
never
we
mind
went.
then.
As you guys are sort of waiting for this next step, you do see a guy sort of walk through wearing coveralls and walking with the toolbox, begins to walk past taps the guard on the shoulder and has him move. Shows up an ID and walks towards.
I'd like to
the
try
door.
and figure out where their comlinks are slaved to.
Yeah. You could definitely go back into, because you're still within the second level of host. While in AR, you could keep going deeper if you would like to.
Yeah, I mean, do I get a sense that they're probably slave to the host then? And I just gotta go find them?
Yeah, probably just slave to the host somewhere in this sort of level facility.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay. Down we go.
Okay. Go to the next floor. Go ahead and roll a matrix search when you get there. Or matrix perception, excuse me. 2. You do see there are 2 ice here. 1 tar and 1 black ice. That are sort of moving through and trying to find any sort of intruders. It looks like the facility is on high alert. And here you do see a node here that is labeled communication channels.
Okay, you can continue while I figure out exactly which action.
Cool. Reno, you said you were heading up towards the upstairs.
Well, I'm kind of want to go slower. I don't want to go too far ahead of the group.
Sure.
But I didn't want to stand there.
I
and
mean,
be like,
as of
I
right
guess I'll
now, you
stand
guys
guard
are
with you.
all in the hallway, besides Missing No.
Okay, they all squeezed through. except
Everyone
for-
did, besides Missing No, was able to sort of squeeze through while invisible without being noticed.
I just hold up like 2 grenades in hand. I'm like, eh?
9. No, absolutely not. Put them away.
Said it in every language you know.
9. No, niet.
I'll look down the hallway, look at Reno, sub-vocally to hear. How's the exit? Are we clear?
As far as I know. Let me switch over to Chip's perception.
Yeah.
Good.
Go ahead and roll it.
Are we clear about? Are we clean out there? About as clean as my butthole.
Did you shower or no?
That's the question on everybody's mind today. Nobody knows.
Including most people in this room.
Heyo.
3 hit.
3 hits. With 3 hits, you look through Chip's eyes, and you can see that it looks like there is a metalink that's jammed into the jammed into the security hatch.
And Chip is looking right at it.
Yeah, he's just looking around. Right now, they're just sort of looking through the room, but you can see it and understand in the peripheral that it was someone placed that there on purpose, and it wasn't one of you.
Chip, did you do this?
No.
No. Alright, well, get outside. Get somewhere safe. I don't want you to get shot again.
You see the cat sort of walk over to a couple of the corpses, and sort of just walks out of the through the window you guys had left open that you guys crawled through.
It looks like the door's jammed. But was the way mostly empty of
Yeah, so
guards?
so there's the door that's on the other end of the hallway, where if it matched the previous center you guys went to, that's where like the cafeteria was. But the door that leads out, it looks like instead of being in lockdown, it was someone stopped it from being shut fully. So you could get up there and open it up, the hatch up. You would just probably need someone that was strong enough to do it. But yeah, otherwise the hallway's clear besides the one guard that is separating Missing No from the rest of you guys.
Path is clear. We just got to get this hatch open.
Alrighty then. You said there was like a maintenance person who was walking in, heading towards that door.
Yeah, the broken door that you guys are that Missing No opened up.
Perfect. And is he like using any type of tools or anything?
He's
like
got a
that?
toolbox
No?
with him, but he's just like sort of at this point just plopped down and begins opening up the toolbox. But you can see that he does take a data jack out of the back of his head and plugs it in to a slot.
Perfect. Then I will go ahead and summon a Force 3 Task Spirit.
Okay. Janky, I see you rolled an edit file. Which file are you editing there, friend?
Mind your business.
I am not editing a file.
Okay.
I'm using a hack and slash ability called Subvert Infrastructure.
I like it.
And I would like to target all of the phones that are slaved to this host and turn them off.
Perfect. You go ahead and turn off 45 different communication devices.
It's 3 to or 4 to re-roll everything.
4 to
Or
reroll
one
everything.
misses.
Yep. Or yeah, misses, excuse me.
All right, so 4 hit. They glitched. Yeah, it was a critical glitch on that one.
On the resist.
On the resist.
Go ahead and add one additional service.
Perfect. All right, so 5 services on this guy. Then as soon as he gets here, as that guy's jacking into the tool,
Mhm.
I'll have him manifest and cast Accident on the item he's got.
Ooh. As he goes ahead and takes the wire from his head and plugs it into the what looks like a port that is inside of the door. He goes ahead and grabs what looks like a electric screwdriver. As you guys sort of see coming from the tools begin to like lift up a little bit, and the dust that was collected on the tools begin to swirl into a spirit that sort of manifests next to him, and everyone in the room begins to like freak out, and begins to like pile through the doorway, pushing the guard to the side. As you go ahead and cast Accident on this guy's tool. And what does Accident do again for as a reminder?
Let's see. Critics with this power can cause seemingly normal accidents to occur. The exact nature of the accident is up to the game master based on what the target is doing and what's going on around it. The power isn't dangerous in and of itself, but certain circumstances and environments can make it come into play. For example, blowing up a tire and having it sort of in front of you, yada, yada, yada. So I didn't target someone, I targeted something. So I could target people if I wanted to as well.
Yep. So you wanted to do the drill that he was using.
Yeah.
You see that the drill he uses, without him really looking at it, because you can sort of see his eyes. You've seen it before. The eyes sort of glaze over a little bit, as you could sort of see his hands begin to continue to work, and use this drill as he's sort of looking through. Almost looks like he's looking through the door, as the rest of the room, or as I was rushing out, you can see the battery begin to smoke a little bit before the battery just sort of blows up in his hand. He drops the drill real quick and looks down at it. You can definitely see like there's a couple like shrapnel that's in his arm. It's not enough to like kill the guy or anything, but definitely enough to. He sort of looks back, and the person next to him, the researcher, sort of like grabs him and sort of like seeing the spirit also manifest from it, rips the cord out of the port, and you can instantly see the guy just reel back from a headache, and nose begin to bleed a little bit, and his ears begin to slow drip of blood as he goes ahead and what and sees the spirit. They both sort of begin to usher each other out. They don't go up though; they go across. Reno, now you can also see this. Everyone can sort of see all the rushing of employees that run not up and out, but out and across towards the cafeteria. As the door opens, the mob of people run through, and you can see on the other side, when the door opens to the cafeteria, on the other side was another decked out security guard. But they continue to run through as the security guard runs past you guys the other way, and you guys can begin to hear gunfire as the spirit begins to get shot at. But you guys now have a distraction, and you're able to get Missing No through the door without it being any sort of issue security-wise.
Yay.
But you can hear the two now yelling at each other through these sealed helmets about how comms are down and to keep like the facility is under attack.
Rogue spirits that way, away from me.
Most girls Missing No. Come on, let's go.
Missing No, you can sort of see Zayn ushering you to move through.
Yes, I will go. I will follow. I'll go.
Missing No, you go ahead and take the charge. Easy enough to with your strength, able to go ahead and pull the maintenance hatch open.
Hell yeah.
As the comlink sort of bounces off your shoulders and onto the ground. Reno, roughly about your feet.
I'll grab the comlink.
I'm just opening it, clearing above us, and making sure.
Yeah, no. As you look
nobody's just
above,
moving.
you can see the corpses that were left behind, and that's about it.
Cool. Guys, looks clear.
Jesus.
You all begin to.
As I'm ascending the ladder, I will go ahead and dismiss that task spirit.
Okay. As of right now, your spirit rep drops by 1.
Gotcha.
The rest of you all ascend the ladder and make it to your respective vehicles, whether it be the mud van or Zayn's nice, wonderful sleep and go.
It's a Nissan.
Yeah, for sure. Are able to
I can just think.
leave the facility.
I change out of Carl's skin and put mine back on.
Of course.
I just throw his
I
clothes
need
out
you
the
to rework
window.
that sentence.
Don't need this junk anymore.
Goodbye, dependence.
Whatever happened to Carl? Oh yeah.
We took his head.
No, you guys broke both his knees, and then Cat 9 put a bullet in
Cat
his
9.
head.
Yeah, I was told not to kill him, and I was just keeping it secure, but apparently it wasn't cool.
At that point, just kill some man. You've taken everything else from him. You might as well
I
take
was
his life.
told not to kill him, so I did everything that I physically had the ability to do to stop him and not kill him.
I feel like maybe you're trying to push the blame away from yourself because you feel like you might have failed in that scenario. But well, that's a here nor there.
I mean, if you want to get to lawyering, both my kills, initiative, yours. That was a choice.
You even
Um,
roll a hit.
He didn't. They let you coup de grace
You could have critical glitched and blew your own brains up.
him.
I'm assuming the Matrix users want to reset their devices. Is that correct? Or do you want to keep them active to keep the back doors active?
I already reset when
Okay.
I came out the first time because I haven't really done anything since.
Janky, how about yourself?
I'll reset.
Okay. Both of you guys have reset. Any sort of backdoors you had created are now gone, but you are able to make your way out of the area.
Right. In the car, gonna go to Janky and be like, all right, is everything okay as far as gear goes?
So,
Okay. Because I have construction worker Clippy here ready to help you out if need be, and it's just my machine spray.
You see it. Bzz, bzz.
He's wearing like a little hard hat and a high vis vest.
Yeah.
I thought this was your crossing guard spirit.
No, crossing guard Clippy is the courier Clippy. Like if I need a courier sprite, it's crossing guard Clippy because he's just like, hey, hold up, I have to get across.
My bad. I'll get it down.
No, it's fine. It's a lot of Clippies to have to keep like in your head all at one time.
And they all wear a high vis vest for some reason.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of high vis Clippies.
Yeah.
But
Hey, can
everything
either of
okay?
you
Oh, what's up?
Can either of you check out this comm link? This is the one that was jamming the door. Just
Huh?
seems weird, so I picked it up.
Construction worker Clippy?
And we got someone on the inside.
Buzz, buzz.
I like to think that he has no arms, but it's just like cartoon floating hands.
Yep, exactly.
Like the DNA strand from Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
Well, hi there, everybody.
Yeah, you go ahead and who is looking at the phone? Is it just Clippy?
I'll take a look at it and have Clippy. I'm not in the greatest of ways to be trying to do stuff at the moment.
I can take a gander with the Clippy.
Yeah, I'll have Clippy help you. So I think that's just adding his level to your dice pool.
First thing you're able to notice is that it's not locked in any sort of way. Like you can just turn it on and it just boots right up.
Okay.
There is a single contact in there and a saved message.
The message says,
Call me when you're not busy.
are we busy? No?
I don't think so.
I'm-
We were
not
busy,
busy.
but no longer are we.
I mean, as long as we're not being tracked, I'd say we're good. Astral flip on, make sure we're not being tracked, are we?
No, but you can see that there are, as you're driving away, spirits beginning to descend into the facility.
The hole.
Oh, I guess we should make a phone call while the
I'll
while
hand you the
stove
phone.
is warm.
The stove is warm. That's not the phrase I am used to
The
hearing.
oven's hot. The skillet's.
Burnt.
Is there something?
Striking while the iron is hot.
Yeah, that's the one.
Just talking about like forging things, not cooking.
We're forging
A new
a
friendship.
mystery.
We better hurry up and make this happen while the engine is still warm on the car, so we can get in and drive if need be. Like it's what you're saying.
I am actively confused.
Honestly,
Well, we don't
this makes
want to
no
burn the
sense.
candle on both ends.
Why would you do that? It's a perfectly good candle. You're wasting it.
Who's making the phone call?
Not it.
And you put it on speaker.
I would like to not make the phone call.
Oh, I thought you said you would.
Oh no, I said not it.
Oh. It.
I heard got it. I was like, oh, that's send it.
Absolutely. I mean, I can if you would like me to make the phone call.
I can call this guy.
I was going to say, my voice sounds like this, your voice sounds like whoever the hell we wanted to sound like.
All right, who am I calling? The number on this message?
Yeah, there's a it just leads to the contact that's within the phone. It doesn't have a listed name.
All right, dial it up. I'll fling it onto the speaker.
Yeah. As you dial the call, a rather deep, and you can definitely tell it's being masked by some sort of voice changer. Are you the individuals that hit the first location?
Are you the individual who is summoning spirits and jamming trapdoors open?
Trapdoors open, yes. Spirits, no.
Are those spirits ours?
No,
Whatever.
not ours. Just that one.
That's what I thought. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't like to give any evidence of who we may or may not be. So why don't you tell us who you are, and then we'll talk pleasantries after that.
I am an interested party who would be willing to pay you a lot more for the information that you're giving away.
It's bold to assume that we are just giving it away, but I mean,
Well, mister, do you got a name? I don't see. See, if you're talking through a voice changer, it doesn't really bode well for the trust in our would-be arrangement.
Well, to be fair, you are a group of runners who have yet proved to me that they should be trusted.
telling me sounds like he has Dookie in his shorts with the voice changer.
Do you have Dookie in your shorts?
Fucking roasted.
Got him.
It's a German thing. All right, well, look, do you want to set up a meeting?
Yeah, I don't do very well in meet space meetings. Gives me anxiety and all that. You guys able to meet virtually?
Think we can arrange that? And I'm not promising anything, but at least maybe we can help each other. You get a little bit of information, we get the information we need, because we have relationships to maintain. So we can't just be switching ownership.
Oh, so you're owned.
Well, when I've got a job to do, service to provide. But I can't speak on the behalf of the group. So let's arrange a meeting, and we'll go from there.
Fantastic. How does 30 minutes from now at this address, and he sends you a hyperlink.
I'm sure that's a real location in the Matrix. What's the travel time to this hyperlink?
Do you know how
I'll check
Matrix-
the link and
How fast do we move?
Yeah, you
It's
go
the
ahead and
speed of
Miles
clicking.
per bit?
exactly. You check the link, and it looks like it is a and it looks like it's a legit website, but it has a 404 error.
It's a Zoom
Nothing.
call.
There's nothing there. It says web page not found 404.
Right, because it's not a half hour.
Oh, that would make sense. I was thinking that you were trying to have us already.
Did you just open the link
I
without?
double checked the link.
Without verifying who was sent it.
I had Clippy do it
This could be a
first.
phishing attack. No
If you're
offense.
going to fish, you are going to catch construction worker Clippy, which is a great catch.
All right. Well, meet me there in 30 minutes. And please don't bring God with you this time. That'd be great.
That was one time, and it was a headache. I do not anticipate doing it again.
Good, because it made a lot of noise for both of us.
You
Did
made
you
a
know
lot of
this?
space for both of us.
You know this voice?
Do I recognize this voice at all?
Now with the
Like-
amount of masking that's going on with it, absolutely not.
Is this the Kate person you were talking about?
Don't not believe so. It was Cat 8, I believe. I have no way of telling for sure. Okay, 30 minutes. We'll see you there.
Yeah. We'll see you there, Cat 8.
In a almost like completely automated message. This phone will self-destruct in 5, 4,
It's bluffing.
3.
Just hold
two.
on to it.
Reno, can you please get it out of here?
Okay. I'll toss out the window.
As it hits 0, it just
Oh, nice. I thought that was just from the Tridios.
um
I had a
missing
feeling that this
no
person
behind. As you're trailing behind, you just see a phone just get thrown into the air and just
Sorry.
Much of
Downtown
my first-
Seattle.
right, just in downtown Seattle, just explosion going
Yeah.
off.
Is it like a small little firecracker, or is it like legit like a? You're like,
It was,
It's
it was the nuke.
it was the nuke attached to it, exactly. You guys didn't see the briefcase that
sense.
was attached to the phone. It's really weird.
Game over.
No, but it wasn't like just a little. It was a more explosion you would expect from a Metalink, but it was not absolutely like devastating in it. It would devastating if someone was holding
so
it
So they like short circuit the lithium battery on the inside.
and just blew up. Yeah,
That's what they
Gotcha,
mean by
okay.
data bombs.
Ooh.
in the physical sense, yes.
Surprises on the data roaming is going to be the one that kills you.
You just see me take my my comlink out of my like normal pant pocket, put it in my armor pocket, just like just in case.
Right. Just,
All right. Well, we got 30 minutes. We'll meet. It's probably Cat 8. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what are the chances? We got 2 rogue. I don't know. Meet space
Can-
phobes.
True.
I do
Although
not
we
think
did
that
meet
it was-
Cat 8 in Meat Space, so
Right.
And I do not think
We
that
did.
that would be Cat 8. The last contact I had with Cat 8 was in my head, but they went, oh no. And then nothing. So I'm kind of worried.
I thought the Matrix was in your head, so there's just must be a language barrier.
Like, I mean, I can't get into Janky's head or your head or anything to go, hello, how are you? So it's pretty much directly between all of the technomancers. That is what I can come up with to rationalize that. But I haven't heard from them in a while, and I'm a little bit nervous, and I do not believe that that was Cat 8, because Cat 8 was nice to me. That person on the phone was a complete and total dickhead.
Total Dookie pants.
Yeah,
Sir.
Dookie
All right.
Shorts McGillicuddy was that man.
Also, so now we got the rogue Matrix person. We got this rogue Technomancer person. What was up with all those spirits? That place was totally attacked, and that wasn't us.
well, I had to summon a spirit to get Missing No free, so I kind of caused a little bit of disturbance, and it took a little bit for their astral security to come in. So I guess they don't have any locally.
It's effective because I was gonna make it way worse.
Yep, that's why I'm still concealed, because I don't want them to follow me.
All right.
But I mean, do we know what data do we have? What were we able to get from the facility? Like, is that enough for Pike? We should know what we're trying to bargain with.
I hope so. Let me see if I wrote down the things that I got. I think I did.
I think so.
But yeah, I mean, I think we got enough for him. I mean, we got what we got, and there's not much else we can do about it. There's nothing else to get, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I got some pretty mundane pictures. Clearly they must be training down there. Maybe I don't know, living. At least the
Yeah,
security was.
I have all their financial records. I've got Black Ops projects that they're doing, employment records, and then something called Operation Super Soldier. So,
Well, I got a
like,
couple pictures of their refrigerator. One of the guys, Jerry, I think he likes peanut butter and jelly. But your stuff is good too.
yeah, I mean, not as good as yours, and I think that's what's important here. So let's lead with that. We'll lead with my worst stuff,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you can come in and bring it in.
Right. Knock them down just to raise their hopes.
Exactly.
But for real, they were pretty equipped security wise, so they gotta have something serious going on.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do prior to this call that is in roughly like 28 minutes at this point?
I would like to try to take a nap to recover some of my stun.
It would take about an hour, so you would not be able to do enough to get any sort of benefit from it before the call.
Never mind. I don't want to do that.
Okay, cool. Anyone
Just going
else?
to go in with a crazy headache.
That's fine.
Should we go somewhere for the meet?
Yeah, I've never done a virtual meetup. I don't know if it's like physical or virtual in a physical place or what.
That is.
I could protect the meat space for you guys if you need.
Or like a park we could sit at? Are we all going in, or is it just going to be you two? I don't think I have the capacity to go VR.
I think that if it's a virtual meet, it should probably be me and Yankee. In the means of I can talk pretty well, he can talk pretty well. We understand and know how the virtual aspect of the Matrix works. And then the whole time we are there, maybe we can even be looking for a way to try to get a physical location on this guy, just in case.
I wield an axe.
100%, and you do it very well, big guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your axe
Okay, I just
wields
didn't know if you needed me to drive somewhere in particular or not for this meetup.
somewhere. No, I think we should be okay. I mean, we have the link as to how to get to the meeting. So
All right. Well, I'll just leave it in autopilot mode and we'll cruise around.
Go sit at the docks. It's always nice and calming.
and 100% where they would be thinking to be like, that is where we shall murder them.
Escalated quickly.
So we're going to the docks or no? I don't.
Instructions unclear.
Stuck in toaster. I will go ahead and I'll put it in towards the dock that we had as our first mission together.
Okay. You guys head towards the docks, and as you guys, more or less right as you guys arrive at the docks, you guys are about 3 minutes out from the meeting.
All right, parking it here. Either of you need any magical juices? I mean, I know, Jake, you've already got your one. How about you?
If you could, I mean, if you're offering, I would not say no to like some of the old Rizma.
The old Riz? Yeah, I can do that.
100%. That would be.
I'll let you drop mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'll have to. I'll transfer it over.
I'll allow it.
Actually, we'll just re-roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go find a soy dog vendor. Does anybody want anything?
Yeah, whatever you find. Just give me the number one.
No matter
They
the
just have
place,
one.
just
No
the
matter
number
what
one.
it is. Usually that's the best one. Well,
They call
Yeah,
it number
leads
one
with
for a
best.
reason.
they wouldn't have put it first if it wasn't the best.
It's a true statement.
All right, you get a 2 boost to your charisma.
Thank you very much. I'm feeling more charismatic as we speak.
All right, here's just the drink.
That's usually how charisma works.
I look at Missing No and I'm just like, I'm very much so better at talking, and add a wink at the end.
It's just well, you don't see my face. I even take my armor off, but I'm just like,
I just like to think you're in the other van just staring at us.
Not even hear what's being said. Just thumbs up.
Check
I'm
it
still
out.
here, guys.
Just,
I
I'm
just
gonna-
followed. If we started driving away, I would have gotten my car, but I'll be around.
I'll flag you over. We'll get a soy dog together.
Ooh.
It's time to learn some of the culinary secrets of Western Seattle.
I'd like everybody to understand that I just rizzed up a can of soup.
Saucy.
As you guys
Be jealous.
get to time, you guys, the Matrix E individuals, want to jump into said website.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Join Zoom meeting. My name is definitely not Cat9.
Y'all about to get fished.
Are you guys doing this in the van? Are we somewhere safe for them? Are you going full?
Well, I
Hot
assume they were just
dropping?
on the
Hot
futon in
simming?
the back.
Cold,
I
hot.
was
I don't know. What are we doing?
I mean,
going to
both are
look at the-
VR, but you want to go cold sim or hot sim?
Yeah. Am I watching a lifeless body or not?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, pretty much. I will go lifeless as well.
Okay. Are you guys
After I eat
going?
tortilla chips in the,
I'll
in the-
go-
in the van.
I'll go cold and run silent.
Okay. Cat Nine, are you following suit cold and silent as well, or are you wanting to go hot and silent?
I'll go cold and silent.
Okay. The two of you do fall asleep as you guys virtually enter into this link. And when you guys enter into the link, it sort of pops up. It looks like a old like Italian restaurant. And you can see 4 different personas that are sitting around a table.
I've heard about this place. I heard that the Matrix Gabagool is to die for.
Do then. Wait, I'm hiding.
Technically, you guys are both hiding as you guys walk into this place, and they do not see you.
2 hiding Matrix users walk into a Matrix Italian restaurant.
I've heard this one.
It's a pretty good joke. No, that's just ice cream.
I'm mad about it. Yeah,
I perceive them.
yeah, you perceive them.
I'd love to.
I would like to also do that.
Do it.
I have really good rolls. I got 1 hit. Really good rolls.
And I also need you guys to do a hide as well.
But that's illegal.
Yes, hiding is illegal.
Like, cracking intuition hide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure it wasn't like, I need you to make a stealth check and I'm just being cheeky on the words that I use.
No. It is a hide action because you guys are running silent.
So I got 4 hits on my perception and 6 hits on my hide.
You guys are super sneaky. Yeah, Janky, you see the 4 personas. And each one of them has a Ares Predator 6 attached to said persona. Even though you're all in virtual space, you can still see the different icons that they have on them, and you can see that wherever they are in the meat space, they have Ares Predators on them.
I would like to trace.
Okay, go ahead and roll trace icon. Two. You can trace them to a restaurant that's on the hold on, sorry, I'm pulling it up currently. Like the Tacoma border of like Tacoma and Renton, sort of like on that border between the two. There's a restaurant that they're in.
Okay.
But they're sort of just sitting and waiting at this point.
Cat 9, are you gonna rizz it up?
I'll do this thing. So I'll walk up to the table very nonchalant.
They all sort of, their icons sort of jump a little bit. And you can see like an exclamation point pop up on each of their heads.
Classic. I believe that you asked us to meet you here.
Yes, we did. We did.
May I sit?
Please, please. Is it just you?
That you need to worry about, yes. I'm not going to come to a sketchy link meet alone. That's silly. And you should know me better than that. You should understand that I won't do that.
Well, I was hoping it would be all of you. I wasn't hoping you were alone. I was hoping quite the
Oh.
opposite.
In fact, no, it's two of us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, that was a little shitty of me.
It was. It was.
It's been a very long day.
It's not.
I'll just appear at the other end of the table then. Like I'll just be like,
They see now they have like 2 exclamation
Really?
points.
really?
Yeah. We are quite good at getting to the places that we need to be in.
You aren't wrong. You aren't wrong. So, Reno or anyone who happened to be joining you this evening?
As of right now, it is the two of us. We are the ones that have the means of actually being here at the moment.
Ah.
That do send their regards, even though we are all confused as to who we are regarding.
Good. So, I'm sure you have questions.
Yes, in fact.
And what may those be?
First off, who are you even?
Someone looking to give you guys a lot of money for the information that was within that facility.
Okay, that leads me to my second question.
Mhm.
When you say someone who's willing to give you a lot of money for the information that was inside of that location, how many zeros are we talking about? And front in the positive side, like the full dollar side, the full Nuyen side. of the
Oh,
decimal point?
before the right before the.
How many zeros before the decimal?
As a lump sum or individually?
You know what? Hit me with the lump sum.
4.
4 zeros. It's a couple thousand. Ah. Okay.
Next question. Why do you want this information so badly?
Here. Well, you broke into a security firm, stole some information,
Mhm.
and I may want to see what is in the competition.
So I'm assuming that means that you are competitive with us or competitive with the place that we had broken into.
The place you've broken into. You guys are just a
Okay.
tool for that matter.
Not sure if I like the way you are speaking about us in that tense, but
You as in runners, not you as in you.
Okay. I feel like this is all kind of convenient on your end, is it not?
It is very convenient for me. That's why I'm making the opposition.
But you understand what I'm saying, where we were offered the job,
Mhm.
and now we are towards the end of said job, and you're like, how about you just give that to me instead?
Yes.
It puts us in a very tumultuous kind of situation. Does that not make sense?
Oh, it makes perfect sense, and I understand that situation. But I'm hoping enough zeros sort of gets rid of that situation.
So, here's another part of the question. Who is it even that you are working for? You said that you are competition with them, but that doesn't give me too much to actually go off of.
Do you need to?
I mean, I would like to understand who I may or may not be handing information over to. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things I could say right here that might actually end up putting my shoes in my mouth, right? But
How about this? I'll honestly tell you if... How about this? You list off people that you're concerned that it might be. I will very much truthfully tell you if I'm part of that organization or not.
okay. So,
But if I'm not within those organizations, the identity keeps secret.
I shoot a look at Janky. Fair. Okay. Yeah. No, I like that.
It's better than nothing. I mean,
100%.
they don't want to tell us. I don't know. I feel like if you're not going to tell us, we could play a game. Sounds like fun.
So, I my first inquiry as to who you may or may not be with,
Mhm.
as technology.
No.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better in our dealings.
Okay.
Seder crop.
No.
Mm-hmm. I like stare at this guy, like trying to, from the perception I got, right, the 4 hits. How well off? I know it's an icon, but like, how well off does this guy look? Because you're not like, people of status are probably going to try to keep their status, right? Like,
Yeah, no, the person looks fairly well dressed compared to the other three.
okay. So, last one here that I'm going to go with, I'm just going to say probably like Ares.
No.
No. Well, that's all the horses that I had in the race that I was worried about. Raku.
No.
Wow.
I have gang knowledge
Mhm.
and corporate knowledge
Sure.
skills. Are any bells going off for me for these folks?
Oh shit! Is this a Yakuza?
No.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll a memory for me, Janky.
Okey-dokey. 3 hits.
3 hits. Most of the like AAA and even like even most single and double A would rather have meets in person. A person that's trying to have like a virtual meet is more likely to be probably on your line of work rather than someone of like a professional and legal set.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they have. Were you hired to get this information, or do you want it for your own organization?
For my own.
Wow, that's very surprising. They don't give me the corporate ick, so
I think that is fair then. Okay. Now I want you to understand that as at this very meeting, I cannot make the choice on the two of us behalf for the whole group. We are all going in. This is all of our reputation that I am representing in the moment. So I would like to hear your proposal, and then I will take that back to the group. We will discuss it, and I will be back to you on how the answer is going to be one way or another. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, that should work. So what I'm proposing is each of you, depending on the information that you have, if you have anything good, I'm looking at 11,000 apiece.
I'm sorry. I believe that I misheard you. One more time, what's the number, please?
11,000 apiece.
Okay. Like a little bubble comes up, but I'm like making notes in said bubble.
Right.
Okay. And what else?
You get the money.
Just
You drop off the
11.
information. We part ways. It's a very simple business transaction.
That does seem very simple.
I personally like
Okay.
when business transactions are simple.
That is fair. That makes things go smoother.
You're not wrong.
So I will tell you that we will have an answer for you in 15 minutes.
Make it 10.
I think 10 is a workable number. So,
Perfect.
if you would like to stick around, then we will be back in 10 minutes, maybe sooner.
Weird is almost like an Acme sort of moment. They open up their jacket and pull out a very large clock that has a timer that begins to count down for 10 minutes.
And go. Looks like we are on the clock, Janky. I guess we should probably head back and talk to the group.
Both of you guys on your comm links receive a message from an unknown number saying the link provided will expire in 10 minutes.
okay. Let's get to it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
I love that phrase. That's such a phrase. That was adorable.
And on that note, we're going to head and take our break. We'll be back in, we'll say 10 minutes because I used the restroom and clean up a little bit. 10 minutes, we'll come back and we will have our winner for our giveaway. So if you haven't yet, chat, make sure you guys type in !ticket into the chat if you want a chance to win a SR6 PDF of your choice. So make sure to jump in that giveaway, and I will see you guys in 10 minutes. See you guys a little bit. Oh, hey, hi, hello. Welcome back. Um, we are ready to do a giveaway. So this is your last chance, chat. If you want to join the giveaway, type in !ticket. As I take forever to open up Stream Elements to give the giveaway going.
I know why they don't, but you think it'd be more fun if they had the exclamation mark at the end of the word.
Yep.
But then how would you trigger the command?
It would just be chaos.
Have you met our stream? Like it's not already chaos.
You just can't show any
That'd be
excitement unless it's a command.
Close giveaway. Draw a winner. Buggy Bob.
Buggy Bob.
Message me with that sweet, sweet request. And we will get you that book. Congratulations.
My recommendation would be the crime catalog,
It's a good book.
because there's a little bit of everything in there. Like, what are you playing? You playing a mage? That's cool. Buy a gun. You playing a face? That's cool. Buy a gun. You know, the street Sam, you're gonna need a gun. It's a book
Companion.
about guns.
Is that in the running?
What?
You gotta get the companion. I mean, it's like
Yeah, it's in there.
half of the rules.
Big if true.
The companion. Do it.
Um,
But if you want to have fun, get the crime catalog.
like it. As a recap of where we left off, some tomfoolery was had, a head was found, and you guys made your way out of the facility. As you guys were leaving, you guys found that the door was open and blocked with a comlink. As Missing No opened up the comlink, or opened up the hatch, excuse me, the comlink fell to the floor, and Reno grabbed it. As you had an opportunity to take a moment and breathe after everything that was taking place, you guys made the phone call to a mysterious number and told you to join this link for a meet. As you guys met with this group of icons in this virtual space, you guys found out that they were offering you more money for the information, and they did not tell you who they were working for, unless you guessed who they were based off people you were afraid of working with, I should say. They admitted to not being Aztec, not being SK, not being Ares, or Renraku. And that is where we are picking up. You guys were given 10 minutes to come to a decision.
Want to get to the spot where I can jack out and come back to my body?
Yep.
Good morning, you two.
Hello. They came at, they really just wanted to ask us if we would be willing to sell them the information. Pretty much no questions asked, just, yeah, hey, here's the information. The offer they gave was 11,000 new yen apiece. My only concern on this one is that, obviously we're kind of working for Yankee's employer guy. So I don't want to put him in a spot. But I also had the thought of, like, what if we just make a copy of the information and we sell it to both parties?
That's what I'm saying. Saying the same thing. Can we double dip on this one? Give someone a copy, give someone the original,
Yeah, I mean, like, that's
or give both people copies and we keep the original.
right. But again, I'm gonna look at Janky. I don't want to put you in a spot at all.
I can also just give these guys, half the information, and we can just pocket the money.
Right, because there were two things on there, right? One Project
I got, like,
Void and
I got
Project
4
Reno?
different things. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, here's the employment and financial records. Good luck.
I think that. Do you think that? Yeah, honestly, employment and financial records seems more than enough for 11,000 apiece, right? How do you feel about that, Reno?
Oh, sorry, Reno should be back here any moment with those soy dogs.
Oh, I forgot that Reno had gone, so I'm just like spinning around looking for him. Reno, hi.
Hopefully, it doesn't take longer than 10 minutes to get back.
Yeah, we are kind of on a 10-minute clock.
What is this truck gonna blow up?
No, that's when the link expires, and we will have no other way to negotiate.
When the link drains our bank accounts because you clicked on a hyperlink without checking.
We had it checked. Construction worker Clippy said it was safe.
You look out the front windshield of the car. You see missing No and I walking backward, bumping notes. I'm wiping some mustard off of his nose.
The best
Yeah,
of
very
pals.
If we walk there, we made a scene. I don't think you understand what I look like. Armor on, armor off. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, did you set him to like BFF mode so that way it'd be super friendly?
Hello.
But you,
I'm just thinking,
Reno does arrive back with missing No and a couple of bags full of food.
So, Reno, TLDR on what just happened, they offered us 11,000 new yen to be able to sell them the information that we had picked up from the business that we had just committed. I do not want to
Okay.
put Yankee in a spot, but we are also thinking about maybe trying to double dip this. Is that something that you are okay with?
well, the union didn't say anything about not giving the information out to other buyers, and I'm sure the check will clear before they catch on that other people know. And also, I mean, who's to say that we're the only ones that know this information?
That is
Yeah.
100% what I'm thinking. So we are all on board. Take the 11,000.
Sounds like a victimless crime.
It really kind of does. Hey, out here on the 6, we just watch out for ourselves, yeah?
So who got the foot long?
That would be me.
Was
Yeah,
that the number one?
Oh yeah, maybe it was.
Okay.
I don't know. I just grabbed one of everything, which was the foot long and the not foot long.
So
I got the chili sauce on the side, and I got a bunch of packets of mustard and relish and ketchup.
That sounds
Do you have
amazing.
any jalapenos or marinara sauce?
They didn't have jalapenos, but they had the pepperoncinis, and whatever you want's in the bag.
Wow, there's 10,000 new yen in here.
Holy shit!
Not again.
I'll just start shoveling food down my face.
All right,
You know-
so apparently they met with the buyers and they're offering us some type of deal in the data. I mean, anything more?
I think that we are pretty much good to go at that point. Also, any hesitations? We are on the clock before the link expires, so we have to make sure that we are all on the same page. Everything's good because I'm not just going to make a choice. You know what I mean? It's all of our reputation on the line, not just mine.
Thumbs up.
I don't mean to cut in, guys. I'm sorry. I tend to not try to bother you too much. Am I in this cut?
Sounded like it was individually priced, so I guess we'll find out.
We
Yeah,
can
but-
they can get clarification when they go back
I
in.
will make sure that it is going to be the 11,000 for the 5 of us.
You did hold
Oh.
that door for us, and
You did hold the door, so I would assume that you would get paid.
oh, and you. We couldn't have taken down Chief without you.
100%.
Well, thanks, guys.
Have we actually looked in those files that we downloaded? Because like I feel like this guy might be Project Royd, you know?
Well, I thought he was our physical evidence for
Yeah, but what do we know?
We're turning this
about
guy
him?
over, right?
We are going to turn him over, and I'm going to say, but you cannot keep him because he is ours now.
Hmm.
Hey, I got real nervous until Cat 9 said something.
Oh, yeah, we found you. We're just going to sell you to the first person who goes 5 new yen. And we're like, deal. It's your problem now.
Well, looking at the history of UCAS, that seems pretty accurate of what normally would happen.
It's not how this is going to play out.
Well,
So
thanks.
are we giving them a copy or the real deal? Or just only offering up half the info?
It is something that I will let Janky make the decision on. I mean, he's the one that has the
They
whereabouts of the information.
they did not specify the information that they wanted. So I would just give them the information.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if the other two things are more important to Pike, I'd say we keep those close. I like it.
Yeah, I'd say the pike. Pike is more important as that will lead us into more steady work. I guess we still don't really know who this person is. So
They had not given us any sort of information, name, organization, anything of that at all. So perhaps I believe that not even perhaps they're not going to give us any sort of information. Let me guess several times, saying if you guess it will tell you. But I would assume they're not Big Ten because I named some Big Tens and they said no. And I would think that they are more organized.
what if they are Pike or affiliate, and this is a test?
Mm.
They wouldn't do that to us, would they?
I feel like that's very roundabout. We already get
mean-
information.
I did trace the people. They're here. I'll like put it up. This is where their physical location is.
Oh, what are we doing at the docks for? Let's
If you want to start heading there, we can go back to the meet and try.
We
to
could just go rob them if you want. I mean,
a bunch of nerds anyway.
Reno,
Bunch of nerds anyway.
the address is very familiar to you.
What is the address?
It's a place that your good buddy Jimmy Fritz Jr. likes to hang out at.
Oh, Jimmy Fritz.
That sounds like
Who's
a
that? That's my
mafioso.
bookie, isn't it?
Yep.
Find my contact sheet. Okay. This address. This is the. I know this address. This is the casino. This is the. This is the.
Are you okay with the?
This is the
number
Blue
of
Zebra. Slots and casino.
The Blue Zebra Slots and Casino.
points? Is anybody here okay with the medicine? Can we double check that he is not stroking?
Looks good.
how many fingers am I holding up?
You guys ever heard of the Blue Zebra?
Have you heard of the Blue Zebra?
Some people say it's white and gold, but I'm pretty sure it's blue and black.
Black and blue.
Oh, never heard of it. It's a casino run by.
Oh, it's definitely mafia affiliated.
Oh, we're just going to throw that out there. Okay.
And these are your friends that kind of roughed you up earlier.
Oh, rough up, hold a prank. It's kind of like a business thing. It's kind of their job. They don't tend to do it for any personal reasons.
Hazing.
We've had lunch one time. I mean, I was tied up, but they did feed me. not what I asked for, but
Still
they
counts.
did feed me.
Either that is a crazy business lunch, or you are into some weird shit.
Yes.
So are we still going here, or do you want me to not?
I would say.
Well, there's nothing. He could just like go into the casino, and that's where he does his work. Either way, we got to meet this guy in 10 minutes. I think it's gonna take us longer than 10 minutes to get there. So
if you start driving, we can go back to the meet and we can talk to him while we are driving.
Yeah.
And keep him in the same spot, and
We do
then
this.
the meat space people can go in and be like, "Surprise, fraggers! We're here to rough you up and take all of your track."
Well, I don't know if we're gonna mug anybody, but you know,
Just let me know.
let me
have
call
a very-
Jimmy and I'll call Jimmy and see if he's knows this guy.
You go ahead and the two of you, I'm assuming, are heading back into the meeting. Janky and Cat9.
Yeah.
Okay. And while this is going on, Reno, you're reaching out to your contact, Jimmy. Hey, go for Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. It's your best pal Reno.
I don't know if I would go that far, but yeah, what's up, Reno?
Well, you know. Look, I'm not calling to make any bets or anything. I just wanted to ask real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You got any like weird deckers hanging out? Maybe spending a little bit too much time there, wasting your waiter's time.
I can check, but not exactly there currently.
Oh, sorry. I assumed you worked there 24/7.
You know, I do have a home.
I guess you would. Guess you would.
Uh,
Hey, how's Fritz Senior?
And his 2 dependents.
Good.
One of
He
you.
actually,
You are one of.
when you get a chance, he wants to have a meet.
Oh, good, good. Always love talking to the senior Fritz.
Yeah. You can make your way to the casino when you have a second, and we can have a nice dinner.
Hopefully, hopefully a little bit nicer than the last time.
Yeah. For you, yes.
Oh, good. I look forward to it. So anyway, yeah. Why don't you take a look for this Decker guy? He might be jacked in.
Yeah, I'll check it out in like 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll be there in probably about 20 or 30.
Wait, my place or the casino?
Oh, the casino.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Frat, you weren't there.
We just want right now. We have to talk about whatever you're taking. It's concerning, but anyway, I gotta go. And right before you hang up, you do hear what sounds like a silenced gunshot in the background.
It's Mason.
That was probably just a rubber band flinging off. It's fidgeting. He's a fidgeter.
Is he okay?
Fritz. He's always. That's why they call him Fritz.
He's on the fritz. The other two of you, you guys go back into your meeting, and the four of them are still there, patiently waiting. Clock's counting down. Has like 7.5 minutes left on it.
Alright. I'll go back up to the table again very casually.
Welcome back.
Hello. May I?
Please.
All right. It's me and my friend again. we
Hello.
are here to take you up on your offer.
Perfect. What information do you have?
Yankee, that is where you come in.
Some of the things that would interest a competitor.
Such as?
Let's play a game.
Okay.
You guess what I have, and if I have it, I'll tell you.
Ooh, I like that game. It's a fun game. We just played it.
And you see them wait and think for a bit. Employee personnel files.
Yes.
Weapon cache locations.
No.
Anything illegal.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very broad one. You're going to need to be more specific.
A certain project for very strong people.
Projects.
We were in there digging around looking for something that maybe we could have found. But at every turn, as we were thinking that, oh yeah, this is going to be the one, it's going to be the payday. Nope. They had lots of clever ruses and rouses and zigs and zags, but nothing of that sort.
I have financial records and employee records. I feel like the game's kind of over at that point.
Seems worth it to me.
Excellent. Then
how do we make the deal? Would you like us?
Yeah, where are you guys headed to?
We did not want to be in one place for too long, given
course.
what we were doing. So we can be wherever you need us to be. You're mobile at the moment.
I don't see a reason we need to meet. It's a file. It's money.
Could do it that way as well.
I think that that's probably the better way to do it.
Understood. Everyone else who's in the cars currently, you see 2 cars sort of speed by you guys.
Hey, what's the rush?
They look like a Lone Star or
No, they just look like they are like souped up jackrabbits.
yeah, some people who don't want to get on the grid. That's what's going on.
All right. Send me the files, so then as soon as they clear, I'll make sure to send you the new one.
I think that sounds pretty fair. Okay.
I remove the data bombs and copy the files and send them.
Okay.
I mean, like we're in the Matrix. I just can
Right,
Who did?
exactly.
like.
You see them like you go ahead and manifest the file. You see like take a key to it to disarm the data bomb and hand it to them. Now, out of professional curiosity, are these only copies?
God no.
I respect it.
Out of professional courtesy, why would... Never mind, I was being a tool.
I can limit other interested parties for a fee.
How
If
much?
that's something you want. I mean, if you would pay us this much.
Yeah,
They would pay us
how
this
much?
So you would have to double it. Give us the same amount per competitor.
That's a little. How much are they offering you for the information?
For the same, like for that information right there, yes.
Yeah.
That
How much?
They were offering 10.
Let them have it. It'll be relevant soon enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Perfect. As soon as the data is transferred over, they go ahead and transfer over 55,000 apiece, or 55,000 for you to disperse among the people
I'll
on your
take
pan.
it.
We'll
But to
take.
say a piece?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that sounds like a better deal than anything. For that, I will make you dinner even.
Seems to be a glitch in your cred stick.
How fast are you planning on moving on this stuff?
Well, it was already in process. We just needed one last piece for it that you guys so kindly provided.
For another 5K, I'd take a 24-hour vacation. This gets to nobody within the next 24 hours.
It's a good deal. Keeps you clean for 24 hours.
Roll charisma plus negotiation, and I will allow an assist from Catman.
Okay, so we'll have to re-role play it because I definitely wouldn't have said it like that. Let's see, default on a charisma.
Can I riz it out? Can I take the lead on that?
Let me chime
Yeah,
in.
I will
Is there like
allow
a
it.
minimum one on the
Okay.
success or something like
I'll
that?
re-role play it so that you can. If I take 24 hours, you could theoretically give me money for the to vacation 5K.
5K on the table keeps us out of your hair, keeps everybody out of your hair for 24 hours.
That
Go ahead and roll negotiation with the assists from Janky. And as a reminder, you can take up to the amount, bless you, the amount of dice equal to your ranks in negotiation.
So would first impression apply here? I don't think it would.
First impression, I have to see what it
Got
does real quick.
Doesn't it give you a point of edge the first time you meet somebody?
I
Yeah.
think it does.
Yeah, it would count.
This is the same first meeting.
Yep, it would count.
Okay.
There's a 24-hour expiry on that.
No.
You gain 2 edge for social tests during your first meeting with anyone, and both your heat and reputation are ignored.
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick. And then I also have glamour going on, but I don't think glamour does anything in this regard. It just makes him remember me more.
And it wouldn't really work anyway because
we're in
it's you're in virtual space anyway. So
True. Okay. So I'm at, you know what? I'm gonna use. Let's see what's my dice pool look like on this. I want it to show me. I'm debating if I want to re-roll my misses or just bump 4s to 5s, but I can't see.
what you rolled?
Yeah.
Same.
If you hover the 3 on it,
Oh, the 3. I was hovering dice pool.
no, you're good. If you hover the 3, it tells you what you rolled. So it looks like
Okay,
you only
I'll-
rolled 1-4.
So I'll re-roll my misses there.
Sick. You go ahead and roll 9 dice.
All right, so that's 7
7
hits all total. I appreciate the help, Janky. That's not sarcasm.
Another 5,000 ends up in your
you
account.
you go. Oh yes.
I almost saw Janky's roll as a -1.
That's what I thought also.
But yeah, an additional 5,000 appears in your.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you.
Enjoy the vacation.
Well,
All right. Enjoy your meal. I'm assuming that you're eating somewhere IRL.
Why would you assume so?
I mean, being in a restaurant, it's pretty kind of like, I'm in a restaurant here, so I'll probably be in a restaurant IRL.
Something like that.
I would recommend, if they have it there, always try the House Gabagool, because it's a fun word to say, and I do not actually understand what the meal is, so
They disconnect from the call.
look at Janky. It works every time.
Like it. Sorry, I tripped up there. I'm not
Oh,
used to
no,
these
not-
meetings.
Not at all. That's not something for. I'm sorry that I'm been less helpful in the Matrix than anything recently. So if I can help you in that regard, I think we are square.
I think so I did. Yeah. Been a lot of Matrix work. I think I need a nap.
Oh, 100%. I would love a nap. Also, I don't care what anybody says. That 5K is for you. You've earned that.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It was your idea?
Are you my new boss?
Absolutely not. But I will
Oh,
work
okay.
back for you to make sure that you get paid what you are worth.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. This team needs to start appreciating the Matrix users. At the current, it's like, ooh, I'm big and I have an axe, or like, ooh, I can summon spirits, or like, ooh, I'm magic too, I think.
And everybody is like, nah, they don't understand what we are doing. And I believe that you are very good at what you do, better than me. So you should be the one to take the money, invest in yourself, make yourself better, etc.
I'm gonna go buy some new programs. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that sounds so fun. All right, I'll see you back in the meat space.
Are we about to go beat up this Matrix nerd or what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I come back to my body. Oh, but stank.
There it is.
Yep. So there's no need to be throwing the hands with anybody. We got it worked out, and Shanky even bought us a day's worth of vacation.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 5,000 new yen, but I just found it on the ground.
100%.
It's very lucky.
It's very lucky.
All right,
We were
so-
walking around through the Matrix, and he looks down and he's like, "Oh my God! Somebody just dropped this 5,000 new yen in the
A
Matrix."
wallet?
I did not know that's
But-
how that worked. That's crazy.
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They dropped their Bitcoin wallet.
Hundred
Virtual
percent. I
Happens
was just
sometimes.
about to make that same joke.
Like you should just walk around, and you might make more money than doing work.
That's a new yen?
I do.
Laying around?
I do.
Hell, half the time.
That's what I do while you guys are fighting.
But when we are not
I'm
actively
just like-
working, when we're not actively working, I'm out there stealing identities and selling them to people.
Well, it's a good thing because these hot dogs I bought for everybody, the total came to about 5,000.
I can't believe that in the least bit. This must be the greatest hot dogs I've ever seen.
Well, they're not soy dogs. I thought they were soy dogs. I paid for them, or I ordered them, and then they were like, "These are real hot dogs."
I do
These are
not
hot
believe
dogs, and that'll be 5,000 new yen.
you found real hot dogs on the street vendor.
I don't remember this. I swore they were just. soda.
I'm assuming
Thank
you guys
Mr.
are
No.
splitting the cash as soon as you guys get back.
Yes.
So
But I
everyone
spent-
gets 11,000.
Hi-ya.
Nice.
Bling 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 bling.
I didn't ask if there was enough to be able to cut you in as well, missing no, but there was enough to be able to cut you in because he said 55,000. So you're like, oh, cool. That number breaks down evenly divisible by 5. So, thank you for holding the door.
Thank you.
So we still driving towards this casino to beat up some nerds, or where are we going?
Well, Jimmy's on it. I guess we'll at least get a face.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we could do that.
Or maybe not.
Luckily, they'll never recognize me between Meat Space and the Matrix.
So we got. I mean, we could also just hit up the casino. We know we got 24 hours.
We can do that. Give me your wallet. I'm not mugging you. I'm helping you.
I don't usually have a wallet. I usually just make the bets and then pay the money later.
Okay, so give me your
When I
bet
have
making
it.
ability. I don't. You know what? No, I would like to see this happen. We should still go to casino.
Oh, okay. I mean, might as well get a room, stay here for the night.
This one time I won like 300,000 yen by putting it all on 36 on the roulette.
That's crazy.
What
Yeah,
happened?
it wasn't
to
actually
Sop-
me. I just heard of it.
Oh,
think it
that's
was-
what I thought.
Some elf shaman.
Yeah, I heard it was 2 people, right?
Yeah, and the game, the gamer,
Gamer.
like the Atari. I don't remember the names.
Tamagotchi.
I got you.
The
That sounds about right.
Your Tamagotchi is hungry and needs watering badly. Please help him.
So you guys are heading to the casino?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I can join you guys if you'd like, but I would understand if you would like me to kind of hang back.
I think that you should probably be right here front and center, so if anybody tries to get froggy, we can say we have a giant toad ready to leap.
I will be said toad.
Yes. Be the toad. It's a battle toad.
I am the toad.
Okay.
Well, on our way there. So what kind of information did you guys hand over? Like, are we
It's a pointless kind.
are we still good to hand? we got the 24 hours. Are we still going to be able to give the information to the Pike?
Yeah.
Well, we want to rest before then, or
I just promised that I
Tonight.
wouldn't sell the information again. But
Oh.
we already sold it to these people. I just can't sell it to anybody else for the next 24 hours.
For 24 hours, we cannot sell.
Can we sell it?
I mean, technically, we can do whatever we want. It's just these people might come after us.
Remember that all of this conversation came back to start when I came back to clear everybody's reputation with this?
We give different information. I mean, we
could sell
we-
different information.
got missing no. We've got the photos I took. I don't know if that's worth anything, but no. I just don't want Pike to hear about this other news and then say, sorry, we missed the deadline.
I don't think that we would have missed the deadline given the information that we gave them. So, I think we go to the casino. We hang out for the night.
Yeah, show us around.
Reno's not allowed to leave the room for the love of God. Only making bets via phone. You can call down and be like, I would like to put $2,700,000 on the sports team. But that's not a real number.
I'm going to warn you. It usually takes me a couple drinks before I head into the back room. They don't let just anybody back there, you know.
So we take a couple of drinks and then they'll let us into the back room, or we need you with us?
Oh, I don't know. Usually I'm not even in control of it.
Do we want to go to the back room? Is that like how crazy? Because then I'm like, are we going Seder crazy, or are we going?
That's a phrase I've heard a couple times. Seder crazy. Is that like a real thing?
Well, it's not like crazy, insane crazy, but they party so hard, it's crazy.
Oh,
Look,
yeah, I've heard
The
that.
gist of it is you spend enough money at the casino, they invite you to the back room where they've got some side bets going along.
What kind
You know,
of
like who's going to win this week's Survivor?
Is Survivor like a little
Simple
like,
stuff
fist
like
fight
that, nothing
thing?
crazy.
Perfect.
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll bet a little bit tonight, and if I win big, maybe I'll spend enough. Who knows?
There's some Russian roulette sometimes. You might like that, Cat 9. You're from that area.
Okay, first off, absolutely not. No one is going to be playing that game. Second, where the hell do you think I am from?
Just Europe.
Oh, yes, the one country called Europe. Yep.
You're not from Roulette, Germany.
Nope. Not from Roulette, Germany.
Hey, you know what they say? If you're not Europe, you're down.
Okay, maybe we don't go to casino.
Are you down?
Are you only European when you're in the bathroom?
I'm pretty sure every single one of you minus Missing No is like 4 years old at the moment.
What do you think, Missing No?
I was in the bathroom with Zayn earlier.
About my age or
Going to
to
the
the
casino.
I'm just happy
No, just in general,
to
what do you think?
have, sure. I have zero plans other than that. I have to fix a med pack that you broke. But other than that,
You're still going on about that thing.
I haven't fixed it yet. I haven't had a lot of downtime. Sure. If we win big, maybe you can just buy me a new med pack.
What should this cost? Like 200?
I don't know. I think it's a special biotech one, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't think it is actually.
So is this the kind of casino that has like a giant wheel that you can spin, and sometimes you win something really cool? Or
Yeah, it's
Like
got
car
there's
or
a
a
car.
house?
There's a car on top of a giant wheel in the center. The giant wheel's just for show though. It has nothing to do with the car.
it's like a gimmick?
Does this casino have like a gladiator pit you can bet on?
Is that
In the back
side
rooms.
bets? Yeah.
Oh,
That's more in
in
the
the back room?
basement. You have to talk to Jimmy about that.
Any animals or humanoids fighting?
You guys
They
are asking a lot
take
of questions. Are you
volunteers.
guys cops?
Legally, we'd have to tell you.
I feel that's not true.
That's just what I
I
was
feel
told.
like if we would of the police variety, we would have tried to arrest ourselves already.
Am I a cop?
Are you asking
No.
yourself?
Do you feel
I
like
like-
a cop?
Maybe.
Are we there
Oh,
yet?
Yeah,
Maybe
roughly
you're not.
about this time, you guys pulled up to the casino, and it is very packed. And almost the entire parking lot is filled. As you guys walk in, everyone is extremely well dressed. Mostly wearing some suits of some variety, one way or another. But you guys can absolutely go to any sort of machine or table you guys would like to. Reno, are you heading straight towards the back rooms?
I mean, I have to put some money on a roulette.
I'd like to find a blackjack table.
Okay.
When I hit blackjack, I will yell Yahtzee.
Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble. I'm gonna like just go like sit somewhere.
Yeah, I'd go to the front desk, see how much it is for a room for the night.
Come on, guys! If you gamble, the drinks are free.
I don't believe that makes them free.
It's going to be about 300 new yen for a night.
Do you have like a room and casino chip bundle?
We do if you purchase one of our suites
How much is that?
for the night. 1,000 yen. But it does come with 4 rooms and an open area out in the middle of them, and it does give you 500 chips.
Pays for
Per
itself.
room or?
Hmm?
Per room or?
No, 500
I mean,
for
Matt-
the purchaser.
Oh, all right.
Mathematically, that's a fucking steal.
Go ahead and
That pays
sign
for
me up.
itself. Put it all in
Yeah.
black. What's the worst that'll happen?
I like it.
Like that Bruce said it comes with 500 chips.
Mhm.
Not like any sort of like denotion of what kind of chips.
You know,
Doritos.
Exactly.
man,
You
they're
have
10-cent chips.
500 soy chips.
ETL chips.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I'd like to get that room and 5 keys, please.
You got it. She
Like
begins
500.
in the process of grabbing the chips and the keys.
Sub vocals will let everyone know. I got the keys for tonight. We are living in luxury. It's a suite. Reno can tell us if they're good.
The best.
Yeah, Reno thinks the back room is cool. So
You know, don't tell anyone I told you this, but the Tribbianis own this place, and they are one of the most luxurious families. And
Hey, everybody! I found out who owns this place. I'm not doing that to you. That's a joke. Should have seen the look on your face. It was so like, oh my god.
you're out.
whatever tables you guys want us to, I'm just gonna put like the minimum bet on a random area or like a random hand. I'll never actually sit down at the table, but I'm gonna throw like the occasional dollar in.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You walk up to a roulette table, Reno. What are you betting it on?
I gotta go. Let's do 100. This is the bet I do every time I come in here. One day it's gonna strike me big.
Mhm.
100 on 21.
All right.
I'll-
The table goes. Are
Oh,
you going
but
as
I-
well?
Yeah, I was following.
I'll
tell
get
you what,
in
I've-
on it also.
Okay.
I don't want to get your hopes high, but I've never won on this number, so it's coming. Today's the day.
All right.
One
Let's
of
see.
these
We
days.
have
Is this
Reno
roulette so I can actually
has
post black?
100. Yep.
You could. You can do black. You can do evens, odds, red. You can do green.
Going to split.
You
I'm
could
going
do
to find-
violet sky. You could do purple.
I like
That's
it.
pretty good.
All right.
This is the
I
place
have
where
Reno
dreams are
on
made.
100 on 21.
I will do. I'll follow Reno's 100, but I will also put. Nah, I'll just stick with the 100. Ride or die, right?
Bruce is having
On-
flashbacks.
On what number, or what do you want to put it on?
Me?
No, Cat 9.
Oh,
You just said put
I was.
100 on it.
Yeah, I was following.
Oh,
Reno.
on 21. Okay. What are you putting on there? Missing no.
1,000 on black.
I'm gonna do the minimum, 1,000.
I
Anyone
just realized
else?
by doing that means I expect him to go around and do more tables, and I don't have the patience for that, so I'm going big in one time, and I'm done.
Anyone else jumping in on this roulette? Zayn? Or
So if I can get my chips in time,
Yeah.
I'll hop in on it.
sure.
Yeah, I'll do. I was gonna do 324.
Last but not least, Janky, are you participating? Understood.
I have no future. No gamble, no future. So I have no future.
It is on.
No money, no whammies, no whammies.
And it is 33.
I almost said that. Next time.
Yeah,
Next
that's
time,
What
that'll
was
be the one.
That
Can I
is
use
black.
Edge for that?
No, you cannot use Edge for that.
Can I use Edge for that?
No one can use Edge for that.
I'll donate my edge for that.
I
But
still
what
don't know
I'm
if black
hearing-
won.
It
Well,
did. 33 is black.
Yep. I found a random roulette wheel
How
that I
much
was
did I
using.
It pays 2 to 1 if you're just betting.
Yep. So it's
Like
just
colors.
you got 1,000 back. So I guess you got 2,000 back after put 1,000 in.
Why do we do jobs? We can just gamble all day.
Yeah.
We can't.
that was really easy. Hang on, let me get all my money real quick.
Okay. As you guys are in the middle of, or just finish this round of roulette, Reno, a familiar face walks up to you and sort of nods for you to follow, as it's Jimmy Jr.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, let's get to the good stuff.
These acquaintance of yours, or are you here by yourself?
Oh yeah, these are my buddies. We got Missing No. Who else is here? We got Zayn and Cat 9. You guys want to come along?
Jake, are you with them? You just didn't bet.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
hang out.
That's it. So
Oh, and then Janky is over there by the. He's sitting at the table.
yeah, this includes all of them, so they can come with.
Oh, so what kind of what do we got on the books today?
Just a talk, Reno. Just a talk.
Just talk. All right. Well, let's go have a talk, and then we'll hit the books later.
You got it. You guys are led through a set of double doors. You guys go through the kitchen for the casino, and you guys go to this very hidden secret, very, very nice, almost like VIP section that is there for this back room, where you can see a little bit bigger orc sitting at a table, smoking a cigar of some kind. Reno, you know this guy to be senior. Reno and company. Please. Come in. Make yourself at home. Otherwise, I'll take you to the desert. And Reno knows how that goes.
Hey, Mr. Fritz. Good to see you.
If we do not have a good time, you're going to beat us up?
Well,
No, I'm just taking you on a trip.
Oh,
the desert's really nice this time of year.
okay.
Anyway.
Said.
It's come to our attention Reno, that you have some friends that are good at helping you pay some bills.
Yeah, yeah. What are you trying to get at? You throw us some work?
Yeah. Well, yes, but unfortunately, the only person getting paid would be you.
Go on.
If you do this, wipe the slate clean. All of it's gone.
Sidebar. Look, guys. This is a lot of money. You know,
What did you do to this guy?
Didn't do anything to this guy. I just owe this guy a lot of money,
How
and
much
he's
is
willing.
a lot?
Well, I guess about what we just got paid. 55, 56,000.
1,000.
Just
Yes.
all gambling debts.
60, 54,000 was I still owe this person. Problem with that is every month, you know, it kind of I've got a hole in this pocket and my money keeps falling out of it. Until
You
I
should
pay
get
off this
new pants.
54,000.
If you have a hole in your pocket, you should get a new pocket.
Well, that new pocket cost me 54,000.
That is not a good pocket.
I mean, I'd love to help you out, Reno, but I kind of need to know what we're being asked of.
I'm sure it's just a milk run. These guys, you know, it's all a facade. They don't really do that mafia stuff anymore.
Should not know how I feel about that, but you know, guess that kind of is what it is. Sure.
Yeah, so hear what they want at least.
Missing no, I mean we shared a couple of those hot dogs together. That we made a real connection.
I'm just happy to have purpose.
Hey, you've already won 1,000. That's what happens when you hang out with me. You get money.
Let's do it again.
Time to return the favor and make me money.
So, can missing no count cards or something like that? You have a super brain in there.
I mean,
I
there's
don't know.
52 in there, right?
In one of them, yeah.
Then we both can count them then.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's see what these guys want.
Alright, so you guys turn back to Jimmy Sr.
My affiliates would like to know the job before dipping their hand into the pot of greed.
Yes. You know, I will say, it's not for the squeamish type, that I will say. But I need you guys to break someone out and put someone who did this to them in the hole.
So break
Someone out. Yeah.
Yeah, break someone out and put that person that put them away in a hole.
Break them out
The
of.
hole, or
I can confirm the second one.
Yes, we dug him out of a hole.
Mm,
Oh, I think he means what we did to Chief.
Throw him in, throw his head into a trash bin.
I like this. This is good.
Yeah. And it's not our usual go-to, but you know, it happens. Well, who do we need to get this? Where do we need to get this guy out of?
That may be Seattle Federal.
come again for what?
Seattle Federal Penitentiary.
We need to bust the guy out of prison.
Yeah. And put the judge that put him away in a hole.
So breaking someone out of jail
Mhm.
to put the dude who puts him there and is the center of the criminal justice system into an early grave.
I think it's just the right time grave for the mistake that he made. Really, it's probably delayed. I mean, he's been in there for like 15 years.
In jail? The
Yeah,
person?
the guy's been in jail for like 15 years.
What's the name of the judge?
Yes. He's a strict little dwarf. But his name is...
John Cena.
No. Um... And he sort of snaps towards Junior. Jacob. Yes. Jacob Smith. That's his name.
I'll do a matrix search.
Yep.
Now, as much as I'm fully on board with this this job here, I'm gonna need my crew, and I don't know if they would welcome this kind of heat. Is there any kind of bone you could toss them? At least, Zayn's got a room. Maybe pay for the room for the night.
We've all got rooms, actually.
Well.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah.
How about this? If you get caught, I'll hire another group to bring you guys out. And I'll put that judge in a hole.
Is that gonna be after 15 years?
To be determined.
My next question.
I'm just saying it's hard to find really good work, and Reno just now found a group that's competent enough, it seems.
I would like to say that I'm unsure I'm pretty much just unsure as to whether or not I would like to be in the prison system for 15 years before you send somebody to get us out.
Well, first of all, we're not gonna get caught.
See, that's the mentality that I was hoping the rest of you would have.
That's what I'm saying. These guys, they don't have the same,
Competency.
kind of.
Oh.
I don't know, I was gonna say it.
I'd like to judge intentions. Is this guy, does he really need our help, really need Reno's help, or is he just kind of setting them up for something?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll it.
Very good question.
6.
Ooh. No, yeah, it definitely seems like he needs help getting this person out. Maybe he doesn't have the right contacts, or finally, what he was saying that Reno finally has contacts through Reno that is a decent group to bust someone out and put someone in a hole. Seems very genuine. A little on the crazy side, but definitely
Yeah.
genuine.
Sometimes hard to read a crazy person.
It's true.
I'm just gonna walk up behind Reno, just put my hand on his shoulder, I'm in.
That's the spirit from the big one.
There we go.
I need to consult my acquaintance, my associate. Sorry. I look over the construction worker Clippy. What do you think? Yeah, construction worker Clippy. I don't like it either. I mean, you make a valid point. Okay, construction worker Clippy says that we are in.
I like Clippy. I was a little off about Clippy at first, but now I understand.
Clippy is a real one.
Who is this
Out
Clippy?
here. Oh, I want to do a quick Matrix perception to see if there's anything that I can present Clippy to.
I see it. Okay. Did you roll a matrix search, Janky?
Or that's what I'm. Perception. Sorry.
Yeah, I got 2 hits.
2 hits. Yes. Judge Jacob Smith is a dwarvish judge who has sat on the seat for going on 20 years. Was anointed by Dunkelzahn, and has overseen roughly about 350 cases in his time as judge.
I'm guessing it's not. There's not a bunch of dirt on him. It's not like corrupt judge does it again.
No. It seems very above board. So much so that it almost seems like someone may have gone through and wiped a bit from. That's not more or less what you could, go to a wiki page and find about X, Y, or Z on him.
Good. Yeah. I mean, I'll pop it up for everybody, but I was just hoping he was a scumbag. But here we are.
I know this judge. I had a friend. This judge charged, and my friend definitely did not do the thing that he was charged for. So, judge
See?
corrupt.
That's what happened to my guy.
I would judge intentions, but I don't have to.
I was going to say, that seems very. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Unless Reno needs the edge, then I'll judge intentions.
Yikes.
Should we have one of us on the outside?
Are we all going to jail?
I would prefer to be on the outside. I mean, I'm planning to be on the outside.
I'm useless on the inside.
So here's what we do. Wait,
a good
we're all
point.
in, correct? Everybody's on board for doing this job?
Yeah, for Reno.
Okay, for
For
Reno,
Reno.
absolutely. You can't say for yourself if we're all going in on the job that's for you.
Oh, I was just going with the vibe.
For Reno.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. So, we take our big old missing no. He just walks up to the side of the building that we know the person's going to be on. He puts a big old fuck off C4 charge on the outside of the wall and walks away. Construction worker Clippy then detonates it because he is code and will not be harmed by the explosion. Then that is when the entry team goes. Entry team says, all right, it's time to get the person. And then they high five. Entry teams, that's going to be Reno and Zayn. And I guess I'll also be on the team to provide matrix, close matrix support. But we're going to go in, dressed as guards, and be like, that explosion was wild. Holy crap. What in the drag happened? Holy frag, right? And then we're going to grab the guy and be like, this man is definitely not responsible and deserves to be let go, just so everybody sees what's going on. And then we take him and we leave. And there we go.
Well,
Now,
there
is
you have
this-
it.
Is this a real prison or is this like a old Western brick building in the woods?
We'll just tie our horse to the bars holding this guy. Just pull
Just
the
yeet
bars
it right
down.
out. Exactly.
Yeah, no. I mean, you've got a great point. We're not charging in, pink mohawk on this one. We'll die.
That's a solid plan.
All right, Mr. Fritz. Well, I think the crew's on board, and I'm on board with being out of debt with you.
For him
So?
to quickly get right back into it.
Well, we'll see how the table turns when I come back next Friday with that
Yes,
21
indeed.
roulette.
Yes. You know the games, Reno. You know the games.
It's been 30 straight fails. You think 31? I think 31. I'll get that roulette.
No one's second guessing their choices on this mission after that sentence.
No, I 100% am now. If we get you out of debt,
I'm just
you stay
wondering-
out of debt.
I'm just
Well, you
wondering what the
signed the
next
verbal
mission is going to
contract.
be to get him out of debt.
Uh,
I feel like we just kind of work for the mob now, and Reno just gambles our money away.
Honestly, they might actually pay better than the union.
Perfect. How soon are you guys going to start on this so I can let him know?
Well, time is money.
Well, money is time.
At least
but
one
also
session.
Power is pancakes.
Say 3
pancakes
days.
of power is
3
peace.
days? 3 days speed? Get into it and get done?
Well, I don't know. Let's have it a week.
We might need some more
Yeah.
prep.
Yeah, that's
Give
what.
us-
I'll let you. You call me.
If-
And let's say
We'll
like
give you an answer in 3 days.
Yeah, who knows? It might take months. We might have to go deep undercover. I might have to get arrested for something. Who knows?
I can make
I
that
mean,
happen.
they've been there for 15 years.
Yes.
Is he in imminent danger in there, or are you just wanting him out?
Both.
Now, next question.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a silly question, but I have to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
This person that we are getting out,
Mm-hmm.
would there be any sort of humanist involvement with that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because I understand that, like, well, I was about to say we're all met as humans here, but we are not all met as humans here. So
No, most of you
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
metahumans here.
Yeah,
What's
no,
the
I'm looking
name of the
around.
person we're getting at? Oh,
I have an alias.
we're about to do a job where we
That'll
break
do.
into a
You don't know
prison
his name?
for an alias.
No, I mean he's an old contact of mine, but he has killed over 100,000 people.
100,000 people
Yes,
in one fell swoop.
one foul swoop.
Can I
He's
make
not
a
over
history
200 years
check?
old, is he?
I mean, he's an elf, so maybe I don't know. Seems a little rude to ask.
Think so.
But anyway, his alias is OP.
Yeah, you know me.
Opie?
This guy, hear me out. It's rumored he caused Blackout 2.0. Everyone in the Matrix, fried instantly. Left there.
That would explain all the sprites and the ghosts.
I'll look over towards the two matrix and be like, is that how it works?
Yeah,
You can
100%.
die?
Oh,
Oh yeah, if you're zonked and in VR and then the Matrix get pulled, then everyone in hospital that required medical, like that whole thing, yeah, it was rough.
I'm
But
pretty sure that whole was a misunderstanding and an accident, probably.
I really don't care. It was pretty cool.
It sounds pretty fucked.
Sounds like a good guy to owe a favor
Yes.
to.
And he's cashing in that favor. Yes, that is unfortunately true.
Okay. Well, I'll look to Janky. Looks like we have a little bit of digging to do to find out more about this OP.
yeah.
Speaking of digging, I have an idea that we'll
How to
save
dig
that
yourself
for
out of
tomorrow.
Right. Enjoy your time at the
yourself out of
casino. I have other business and other squabbles to deal with.
How about that suite?
I think it was already paid for.
Could
Okay.
be reimbursed, right?
I don't run the casino.
Oh.
I just
Kids,
work
that you
here.
go- I figured that you owns the place, Mr. Fritz.
Maybe just toss a couple thousand in.
Mm. Okay, you pull my leg. The room is on me.
Don't make me roll.
I'll get all my
Don't make
edge
me get my
back.
dice
Okay. Now be gone before I put a bullet in your cap.
Oh, yeah. So no crazy books. Nothing crazy on the books tonight, huh?
See me in about 3 hours. Yes.
Okay.
And with that, as you guys go into the evening, 3 hours go by. Newscast pops up. CEO of Lock and Loaded sells to Bella LeBlanc.
The LeBlancs?
of the California LeBlancs.
Oh shit. He moves fast.
Ah, that was very quick.
Also, in other news, please be careful as seems crime wave has increased in Seattle. A mass murder spree has gone under investigation.
Spree.
Mass murder.
I think that's what,
It's like-
3 or more, 4 or more, depending on your...
Self-defense at best.
Right. It's not even cereal.
It's toast.
Most notably, Nigel Coltrane.
Murdered?
The Coltrane.
Mhm.
Dead at 200
Of the Minnesota Coltrane.
Oh, good. It wasn't us.
I gotta go. That's my boss. That's my friend. I have to
Thought
go,
that name
and I
sounded
leave.
familiar.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
It does realize you just sold some random person the employment record of your boss's company.
Are we the bad guys?
And
If you're not the good guys.
With that,
it wasn't a secret who it was and where he lived, so I take zero responsibility.
oh no, for sure, for sure. With that being said, then we'll go ahead and wrap up for tonight's session. As you guys are enjoying your time at the casino, well, most of you. Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Again, Buggy Bob, thank you so much for hanging out, and also congratulations on your new book. Make sure to hit me up on Discord with the book of choice you would like. We will be doing a giveaway another 2 weeks, so make sure you guys come around and hang out with that. If you guys haven't already, make sure to check out RunnerNet. It is our Shadowrun 6E living server where we do RP, do social runs, and that goes from brand new runners all the way to prime runs. So make sure to check those out. It's a lot of fun. Matt, if you want to go ahead with the creative roundup.
Boom, there we go. Yes, we all know and love J Brews, but did you know that some of the cast members actually stream themselves? First off, we have Janky, goes by the moniker Stoneveld Analyzes. They play a lot, some Legends games, do analytics, and go to the deep dive in the datas. We also have a missing number, but the number could be 7 because we have twitch.tv/jrobin7x. JJ is what he goes by, and you can catch him playing any first-person shooter that you ask him to. Guaranteed.
Duly noted.
And last but not least, Cat9, also known as Ian Flux, twitch.tv/Ian Flux. If you want to get your TFT fix on, or maybe they're feeling a little zesty, you never know what you're going to get over there. But give them all a follow, and you will not regret it.
Thank you. Also, make sure to check out the socials. We do have a Twitter. Also, that is my personal Twitter, but also make sure to check out at We Run the Night RP on Twitter. Make sure to check out the YouTube, youtube.com/@jbruce. That will go ahead and get you over for all of our wonderful campaigns of seasons 1 through 4 of We Run the Night. That gets uploaded every Wednesdays. And Vampire the Masquerade gets uploaded every Monday. So make sure to check that out, as well as the TikTok, uploading some stuff over there, so make sure to check it out. And then last but not least, we have a podcast. You beat me to it. You're insane. Make sure to go and listen to We Run the Night in podcast form. We also have Vampire the Masquerade, which is Indie by Night. Both those also get uploaded on Monday and Tuesday, same as their YouTube episodes. So make sure to check that out and take a listen. If you enjoy it, make sure to share it, like it, and do all of the wonderful things to make sure that everyone else can help look for an awesome experience such as We Run the Night. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It has been a blast. And we will go ahead and find someone to raid, so make sure you stick around. When we get there, make sure you spam the emotes, show some love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more games, and next week for another episode of We Run the Night. Have a good night, guys.